People don't know myself and Jay-Z grew up in the same high school together.
Jay-Z?
No, they never knew that.
Like the real Jay-Z?
We went to the same high school together.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in Inglewood, before, when the stardom came up, you know what I'm saying? That was when we went to Beverly Hills, California, when we were signed before I go down to Nigeria. You already know. No cap at all. No cap at all. Jay-Z, so we started together. You know, so even before Beyonce came into the picture,
exactly.
myself and Jay-Z was up. Before B came into the picture.
You were there. I understand.
So that's why when I look people, I see a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people just say.
Jay-Z is on my archive.
Real talk.
B is on my archive here.
Beyonce.
Storyline, it's been watered down, unlike before.
There are no epic movies anymore.
Bro, epic movies those days, bro. Man, you just know, you feel it. Because then everybody want to impress you, just want to, but these days, people just tend to do whatever they like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like, okay, when you just have this little thing, and you feel like you're all, you get what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're all. Or watch movies back then, you see them say that. No, this now when movie they switch.
These days, influencers taking roles that trained actors and actresses were supposed to start taking. Why is it like that? What do you think about it?
To me, I know it's highly unprofessional, you understand, doing that.
Hello guys and welcome to the biggest show in the continent. It's Trending. My name is Pascal. Now Trending brings you everyone, everything, every conversation and every personality that is trending. We want a short break right now, and when we return, the show continues, so stick around, you're not going away. Welcome back. I hope you get your popcorn, you get your drinks, because you're about to go lit at this present moment. Welcome back to Trending. Now, when we talk about trending, we bring you the favorite of the celebrities that you really want to see, and of course, the most amazing and intriguing conversations that you want to hear. Today on the show, we have someone the Nollywood space for over 20 or 30 years, is live in the building right now. He's done so much for himself in the movie industry, in the music industry, and even much more in the comedy space as well. I'm gonna shine when I'm gonna shine. His name is Charles Okocha in the building. Thank you so much for coming on Trending, Mr. California.
All day.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty
Man, your feet is looking really good. Your feet is looking really good. Tell me about the inspiration behind his feet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just me, you know what I mean? So I just get to my wardrobe, get whatever I want to get, feel comfortable with it, and that's it.
All right, copy that. Just laughing. Okay, but let's start from when you started talking like so. Like, were you ever in the States, or was it something you just started mimicking and it was just like you just...
Good question.
Good question.
Good question, yo. Good question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't know myself and Jay-Z grew up in the same high school together.
Jay-Z?
No, they never knew that.
Like the real Jay-Z?
We went to the same high school together.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in Inglewood, before, when the stardom came up, you know what I'm saying? That was when we went to Beverly Hills, California, when we were signed before I go down to Nigeria. You already know. No cap at all. No cap at all.
Copy that. You were literally in the States.
Yeah.
All right, before you moved to Nigeria.
I swear to God, it was more than sick. More than sick. You know what I'm saying? So my mama from here, my pop from here, though. You know what I'm saying? So when I was little, I went to Cali.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? That was when I got to meet Jay-Z. So we started together. You know, so even before Beyonce came into the picture, myself and Jay-Z was up.
Absolutely. Let's talk about when you actually came into Nigeria and you joined the Nollywood industry. I know it was like over 3 decades ago when you started.
3 decades, I started the industry. It was in 999. You know what I'm saying? 999.
Okay.
Myself and the likes of...
Is it 999 or 1999?
No, 999. That's I don't know how you pronounce it, 1999 or something. I don't know.
Okay, but it's 999.
999.
Na 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 na. Okay, so 1999. Oh, sorry, na na na. You started. Can you remember your first movie?
Yeah, my first movie would be Wasted Years.
Wasted
Years.
Years.
I did with the likes of late Justice Isuri.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Year 2000.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, it was
Okay.
one scene,
25
though,
years
you know what I'm
ago.
saying? That was how I started, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, other movies start coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, absolutely. Checking your catalog of movies, I realized that you've done over 100 movies.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
done- what particular movie you feel like stands out for you the most? That when you remember this particular movie, you're like, man, I killed it in that movie. I know you kill it all the time, but when you remember that particular movie, like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that
Yeah,
movie is the movie.
yeah, Say No More. The title is Igwe Tupac.
Ego-
Yeah, Say No More. Igwe Tupac is the movie. You know,
Igwe Tupac.
everybody knew about the movie. You know what I'm saying? That was the year 2011.
11.
Was it 2011? That was when we did the movie.
Igwe
You know what I'm
Tupac.
saying? And before that movie, I've done a couple like that J-Boy and Sound of Love,
Yes.
the likes of Chioma Chukwuka and the rest.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly,
You know, so we did that in
exactly.
Enugu, you know, way back and all that. But Igwe Tupac actually brought me to limelight. You know, he gave me that, you know, that shine that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what's up. So Igwe Tupac, man. Igwe
All right,
Tupac.
copy that. How did people criticize you at that moment?
Like I said, before Igwe Tupac, I've actually done an American returnee in a movie that is called Sound of Love, you know,
Okay.
Rhythm of Love, you know what I'm saying? That one was, you know, like off the hook, you know what I mean? So, and then when I did that, you know, that was when people started, hey, yo, J-Boy, 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 and the rest, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people tend to look at me because myself and Jenny, we started together, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, at some point, Jim was way up. He started shining. I ain't gonna lie about that. He started shining, so I was there, you know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have people among your peers that you started together, you know, then, you know, at some point, one person
Yes,
keeps
yes.
going up and all that. So he happens like that. He was doing it. He was, you know, kudos, you know what I mean? So I've always been hip-hop inclined. Let me use that word. Hip-hop inclined.
Hip-hop.
I don't know if you know.
Not hip hop.
No,
Hip-hop,
hip-hop inclined. I
hip-hop.
don't know. I know they're confused over here, but the truth of the matter is I was hip-hop inclined before the movie thing came up. I've been doing rap underground. You know what I'm saying? Miming the likes of Jay-Z, miming the likes of Nostradamus, miming the likes of you already know, you know what I'm saying? Kiara Swan, you know what I mean, way back. I've never been this, you know, interested in movie. It was just the rap thing, you know, that was
you were
all
doing.
over me. You know, because I was staying on the same street with this legend, Teco Benson. You know, Teco, yeah, at that point. So, and then I used to watch Ramsey Noir. You know, what was the name? That's Ego Boyo. I don't know. That's I used to remember the soap opera. Then,
Okay.
what's the name? So Ramsey was
He was already doing his thing.
he was already doing this thing. So those are like
Killing the
those are like
ladies.
people I look up to, like, yo, this dude, he's doing fine, he's doing great, you know what I'm saying? You know what he was doing. So I'd be like, yeah, I could actually, you know, do this too. But I never had the opportunity up until one time when Teco was coming and I saw him and I just walk up to him and I'd be like, yo, bro. So I'd be like, I like your movies. He'd be like, thanks and all that. I said, okay. I like to get involved and stuff, you know what I mean? So he said, oh, you have to come for audition. You know, I said, where? He now told me. That was how I got that first role, which is Wasted Years. So I started with that. But that still deterred me. He didn't still stop me because I still have that music thing in me, you know, the rap thing in me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I must say, acting gave me the platform, no cap. Respect, you know what I'm
Respect.
saying? Yeah, acting gave me the platform. I ain't gonna lie, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, right from acting and then other things
Things started coming
started
through.
coming through, and then look at me today, I'm shining like
You're shining, you're shining,
shining
you're
like a
shining.
more effort.
Absolutely, that's what we're talking about. Huh?
Shining like a more effort.
Shine, shine.
Shine, shine. Anyway, still talking about you, all right? Because of course, man, you've actually done so much. Okay,
Thanks, I appreciate
from movie to music to comedy. Do you ever think that there was a particular point where people thought maybe, oh yeah, Charles is on a one-sided thing. It's stereotypes. Do you ever feel like there was a particular time
Yeah.
stereotyping you?
Good question. You ask good question. I like that.
you.
You know what I'm saying? So this is it, yeah. When we started, you know what I'm saying, everybody keep diversifying, you know, doing other roles, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, Jim start doing love, start doing other things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, but when I did that Sound of Love, that was when a lot of people be like, I killed the movie. I just came back from I'm from America in the movie. So yeah, my Chiwetel Ejiofor was my father in the movie too. Even the whole industry,
It's like, what's this
You know,
new
had
guy?
him- I had him on a chokehold, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was
Chokehold,
like,
bro.
yo, who's this dick? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Obonye, J-Boy, Obonye, you know, so the movie keep, so that was when a lot of people are like, I knew some marketers then was like, nah, you know, leave this guy, nah, rap, I don't know if you understand.
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but,
no,
right?
yeah,
They be like, leave this guy is just yo.
Yo,
That's
yo,
only
Ghana,
what he
Ghana,
knows. That's
Ghana.
only what he knows how to do. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give me all the roles. I ain't gonna lie. Like even when I knew how versatile I am, you understand? I could do any role. If you give me, I'm gonna kill it. But nobody wants to even try it. Like everybody keeps like, no, don't worry. Even if I see a marketer and I tell him and I talk to him like yo, he tells me no, don't worry.
He just laugh.
anytime, yo, be a script, yo, be a, I will call you.
They don't
You
get
see
the
what I'm saying?
memo.
So they stereotyped me already. I could barely do movies for like 3 months. But people are doing movies, but I could barely do like before you see that particular role, it's just one out of the.
You have to like
And
20,
you
yeah.
really have to go for audition. It's merited, like it's merit, not like now you can just call anybody and just say you come and just give script, or you give your brother. If you produce it, you call your kid brother and say play this role, and nobody asks you about it, bro. It's merited because like you have like 1,000 people
wants
hustling, 1,000 guys hustling for just a particular role, and you know what I mean. It's like after that audition, we still have casting, and then of course we have final casting. It's not even a guarantee, the final casting, because even when they give you the role for the final casting, even right there when you're shooting, they might decast you. I'm telling you, okay, they started the production, you own the role now, right? It's not even a guarantee. Because the director could just start up and be like, no, he's not feeling you. No, he just thinks, no, he's not feeling you, no. And they'd be like, no, hold on. And they just called
someone else.
It has happened a couple times. I used to enjoy back then. Anytime you've been given a role, you understand? Just know that you are a star before the film comes out. After the final cast, and then this is my role, I own it, right? Bro, I'm already a star. People begin to see you like a superstar right at the point because they know
But the
once the
scrutiny is
movie
so
comes,
much.
bro, once that movie comes out, the movie is not even out. And you see all type of girls, you know what I'm saying?
Type of
frolicking,
ladies.
you know, like, no.
Nollywood of the old actually perform or outperform this particular Nollywood that we're having right now, that every Dick and Harry can actually just hold the script and
Yeah. The old Nollywood is the best. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not capping. Because even if you're Gen Z's, you know, experiencing the old Nollywood, you probably choose the old one.
Yes.
You know, the way the Nollywood stands now, it's not the way it's supposed to be. Like, it's not the way I look at it. I'm not trying to say, you know, when it comes to like maybe camera-wise, you know, yeah, studio production-wise and all that. Yeah, editing, I could give kudos to that. But I'm talking about like storyline, you know, it's been watered down. Unlike before.
There are no epic movies anymore.
Bro, epic movies those days, bro. Man, you just know, you feel it. Because then everybody want to impress you, just want to, but these days, people just tend to do whatever they like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like, okay, you know, when you just have this little thing and you feel like you're all, you get what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're all. But I tell you something, bro, even back then, with your thing, the director is the alpha and omega. He could knock you off. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I don't know. Like it's, I'm not going to generalize, but I know for sure that I've been in a production where you see a certain actress, you understand, or actors, you know what I'm saying? And then the director is there and then couldn't say what, maybe because he or she has, you know, like that fame or whatever it is, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you don't do that. With your fame and anything, when you come, you respect the director. You respect him. Director is like a father of that particular production. It's the alpha and omega. If he says, you don't just do anyhow, you don't just and stuff. But right now, I see a lot of things happening. Like you get into production, you look some things out, you be like, man, you're shaking your head. Like, come on, this generation is, you know what I'm saying?
They're not doing what they're
No, they're not doing. And they don't care. They don't care. They feel like, I feel like maybe because it's their time, because of what, you know, is around them. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm like, I just wish the old Nollywood will. I'm not even capping. That's why you see some people, when they watch our movies or watch movies back then, you see them say, or no, this now when movie the sweet. I don't know. You don't. If something is not wrong, they won't be saying that.
Yeah.
So it's water that they will need to do better. You see what happens on social media?
Yeah.
Okay. Whereby you see the young gays don't even put up respect. They don't respect the
OGs.
Anymore. You know, everybody talks anyhow. You can see a young guy, talking to an elder on social media. You just disrespect him and say, this man, go and sit down, get out. Or, like, this matter come off. Like, way back, things like this don't happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's
what I'm saying? But right now, people, you can talk to somebody anyhow. Who is this? Or maybe because you felt you got a money, production, which I've seen it happen, like an actress, I'm not going to mention, an actor, I ain't going to mention as well, you understand, came on set, where the director was on set, and they've been waiting. You actually came late, and you came like, you want people to start praising you like you own the production. You were just being contracted, you know what I'm saying? So like all the people.
And we've been here for a while.
For a while. And then you came, instead of you to like, you just walked in like, and you felt the people to start praising you. So I'll be like, I was on set. I'm like, guess what? The girl in question, I swear to God, I've never even seen her before. Maybe because I'm not used to like, hey, watching movies, but I don't even know who she is. They only told me, okay, she's playing alongside with you. So when she came and she like, nonchalantly like, just not, she kept people waiting. And it was just like that. And
apologies.
And the director on that set was like, okay, let's start. Like, let's, bro, it sucks. Like, I'll be like, I just looked at it like, I'll be like, this thing would not happen back then. It would never, professionally, I probably would have worked out because you don't do that with me. But I just looked at it. I said, let me just do my thing
and just
walk out and go. You know what I'm saying? So it's different now. Trust me. So like I said, let's do better.
Copy that. It's still trending. If you're enjoying it, make sure you do not touch that dial because we're coming back after the short break. Welcome back to Trending. Charles Okocha is still in the building at this present moment, all the way from California. Live in the set for Trending. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, of course.
You're chilling.
Man,
you're chilling.
It's family, though.
I see that. Now, the next phase of the show is something that's really amazing. I want us to actually really do, and this one is talking about your entertainment side, the side that majority of people enjoy the most on social media, and it's you and your guy. JT.
Okay.
So I'm going to be introducing JT to come into the building right now. JT, where are you? Hey, what's up, JT?
Hey, one time for you,
welcome. Please.
You already know.
Where you meet JT?
Yeah, JT has been like 6 years, right? 6, 7 years.
About
6 years. That's 2019. 2019.
So how did you guys? Where did you meet him?
And I've been watching Big Charles on screen.
Big
like,
Charles.
Yeah, Big Charles. That's how I call it. You know what I'm saying? Big Charles. Big on big. Mr. Phenomenal. Mr. Shenanigans. You know the vibe you bring. You know the drama you bring.
This nigga is my problem.
Your meeting is actually heavenly because, of course, man, he brought back every other person to start. Everybody already liked you before, that's the truth. But he brought back that vibe to like, oh yeah, this is Charles. When they see Charles, they see JT as well. Let's talk about your body of work. Do you have any body of work, any projects coming up right now?
Igwe Tupac Reloaded, you know what I'm saying?
You want to remake the movie?
How you know? I'm not the owner of the movie.
Oh, okay.
But I'm in talks. I'm already in talks. We're finalized with the owner, so I want to own it. So like I'm doing it because like a lot of people, you understand, have been on me like fans. They want me to do a reloaded, like to remake that movie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I ain't gonna lie. If I tell you about musicians, big top musicians, everybody was like, God, that your movie. You go to so I'm on it, and then the script is on. So yeah, and then of course I also did a phenomenal video. You know what I'm saying, in Canada. I saw it in November in Canada, so I'm with it here. I brought it over, so this one is coming out, you know what I'm saying? But that Igwe Tupac is the real project, like that's the main, because I put my life on it.
Copy that. That's really good. I hope Jay-Z is going to be on it.
Of course, yeah. Jay-Z's doing cameo. You see, let me say something about Jay-Z again.
Damn no.
A lot of people were like, Charles, have you met Jay-Z? Of course, if you've met Jay-Z, you understand, let's see a proof. Maybe like a picture and all that. I ain't a kid. you expect me to on this social media era to start. You want to? Yo,
Too
I'm,
global for that, bro.
I'm too. You already know, not just global.
You're international.
I'm not just international,
You astronomical.
not just astronomical.
You worldwide.
You already know, boy.
My goodness.
That's what's up. So you don't expect me to start, bring myself low as to start showing pictures.
Show me pictures, show
If I
evidence.
tell you, Jay-Z's on my archive here.
Lasiki.
Jay-Z is on my archive.
Real talk.
B is on my archive here.
Beyonce.
B is on my archive.
Queen Bee.
Say less.
How does JC feel about the fact that Queen B is on your archive?
No, he knows.
Okay.
He knows because
Yeah, you guys are family. It's a
They
family
go
thing.
way back.
listen, before B came into the picture,
You were there. I
so
understand.
that's why when I look people, I see a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people just say things that,
They don't get the memo.
No.
absolutely, absolutely. So there's a body of work coming out, Igwe Tupac,
Igwe Tupac.
Reloaded, and
Igwe Tupac, and then this phenomenal video, which is already our brother here, and I also have some music coming too. I got Steve's, yeah,
coming
Steve's
through.
visuals, yeah, they're coming. So I've got other music, so I'm just going to be dropping, But for now, that Igwe Tupac, you know what I'm saying? I put my life on there.
all right, copy that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Any other project coming from apart from that? Just that's what we have for
just
now.
for now,
For now, that's
Igwe
what we
Tupac and some singles that are coming
Coming
out.
out.
you know
All right,
what I'm
copy
saying?
that. Copy that. What about you, JT? Do you have any projects coming through?
We got music coming.
Coming
Hype
through.
sound coming.
Yes, sir.
through.
Other than hype sound, another is coming pretty soon.
All right, copy that,
Most
copy that.
definitely, we out here. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
Yes, sir.
Back
okay.
to back to
All
back to back.
JT and Mr. Phenomenal will be right and Pascal will be right back after the short break. Stick around. Welcome back to Trending. Now, still have with me on this particular corner, Charles Okocha is about to play the one cover segment. This particular segment is me asking questions and you answer according to your opinion. All right, so these days, influencers taking roles that trained actors and actresses were supposed to start taking. Why is it like that? What do you think about it?
To me, I know it's highly unprofessional, you understand, doing that, because if you're an actor, you're an actor, you know what I'm saying? And then if you're a social media influencer, you're supposed to be a social media influencer. But, these days, we tend to, do what's in vogue right now, because you felt, okay, social media is is the in thing right now.
The mother now.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what works. So you feel like, okay, when you have the likes of, the likes of Pella, for instance, you
Yeah.
understand, you already know, because Pella is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to social media, you know what I'm saying, it's up there. So you probably think, okay, when I put Pella on this project, you understand,
It's going to drag attention.
social media wise, you understand, it's going to take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're doing it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so, if you feel it works for you, you understand, you go for it, and that's it.
Copy that. Thank you so much. It's still trending. We're on a short break right now. And when we return, the show continues, so stick around. Welcome back, guys. It's still trending and live here. They have JT and Charles Okocha in the building. Thank you both for coming through and trending. Thank you so very much, man. I really appreciate it.
Love
But before you go, tell me your social handles.
JT_YNA.
JT_YNA. What about you?
Charles_Okocha.
Charles_Okocha. All right. And thank you so very much for coming through, both of you. I really appreciate it. It's still trending. Thank you so much for being part of this particular episode. You guys want to say something?
We global now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being part of this particular episode. Make sure that you follow us on all the social platforms. On Instagram, the same account as at Official Hip TV. On YouTube, if you want to watch this episode again, online is very, very simple at Hip TV. And of course, there's a catalog of other episodes for Trending there. You can actually go check by yourself and enjoy yourself as well. Remember as well that your TV Trending airs at the 9 a.m. hour and at the 8 p.m. repeat version. My name is Pascal. Until I come your way again, I'm going to go out. Thank you so much.